Swerving, swerving.
Oh my God. Swerving, 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 swerving through these.
Good morning, Stagger Media. Good to see you guys back on the channel. Today is going to be a little bit about an update on the Supra. I know I haven't had a lot of content up or had a lot of things going on with the Supra lately. I'm here to explain that today. We're actually on my new rig I have. It's a triple suction cup mount, and I've actually got my full-size DSLR camera attached to the windshield right now. First time I've ever done this. Hopefully it turns out good. But anyway, we're heading to my uncle's house. Well, my uncle's also my boss. Just to fill you guys in, I work for CG Electric Incorporated. It's my aunt and my uncle's company. They've been in it for 33 years. I've been with them for a little over 10 years now. Great people to work for. Don't take no crap off of nobody. They make you earn it every step of the way. I really appreciate that about them. But basically, from those of you who've seen the original video of the Supra and that beautiful house and the garage that it's in, that's my uncle's house. That's where the Supra stays. Basically, I don't have a garage at the moment. Well, I do have a garage, but the garage is taken up by my wife's Mustang and by my mother-in-law's car. So no room for the Supra really at the house at the moment. So, my uncle / my boss, he's been very gracious enough to let me use a spot in one of, down at his bottom garage. He's got a, upper level garage at his house, and then he's got that 4-car garage you've seen where the Supra's at. So I probably would have had a lot more content out by now, but unfortunately with, having to go to his house to even get to the Supra, it's not like I can just walk in my backyard or whatever and take, footage of the Supra. So what's going on with the Supra? Well, the last you guys saw, the Supra was taken to Freed Engineering. It got dyno tuned. So basically, I'm not going to fill you guys in 100% right now while we're driving. I'll let you know. We'll talk about it a little more once we get to my uncle's and we're actually at the Supra. I can fill you in on what's going on, what's to come, and we'll see you then. We've back here at the Bat Cave, as I call it. I'm actually filming on this brand new camera. It's a Canon 5D Mark IV. I'll show you a clip of it here in a second. 5D Mark IV. I mean, 5D Mark IV. How cool is that? We got Mark IV Supra, Mark IV camera. What are the odds of that? Completely not planned whatsoever. Just. That's the car gods for you. That's them making that happen. So it's a far better camera than my old camera. My old camera has 6D, Canon 6D is what I was shooting with before. A great camera. It's just mostly made for photography. Video wise, it has very little options. This new 5D Mark IV is just light years ahead, so much newer. But as you see, here she is. She keeps draining the battery. I even got a new battery and then it drained it again, which was so upsetting. So let me fill you in on what's been going on with the Supra. So last you guys saw, the Supra hit the dyno. Made great power. Freed Engineering set it up with 7 different levels of boost. On the way home, in the 7th level, which is about a little over like 707 horsepower, 29 pounds of boost. I made one pull, and then that pull, close to the top of the RPM range, it overboosted. AEM Infinity, which is in the car now, obviously shut it down. didn't let, you know, the boost continue to spike, save the motor, which is a good thing. But honestly, there's either something in the tuning, or I'm hoping it's just in the tuning and it's not an issue where it's a problem with the type of wastegate I have. I don't believe so, but we'll find out. In addition to that, unfortunately, I have a terrible leak underneath the car now. What that's from, I have no idea. So basically with those two issues, the car obviously has to get back to freed, but with there being an oil leak, I'm obviously not gonna drive the car back up there. Every time when I brought it up there, I drove it up there, and then when I drove it home, that was fine. But with there being an oil leak and not knowing exactly where it's coming from, I'm not gonna try to risk damaging something or whatever. So I only have one option really, well, two options. One, I can pay for someone to help transport it up there, which I'm not interested in doing. And then the other option I have is to borrow my father-in-law's trailer and drive it up there, which is the plan. So I'm waiting on getting that trailer. It's probably a week away from me getting it. He lent it out to somebody else, and that somebody else needs to clean it out, and you know how that goes. So so basically, yeah, I gotta get to that trailer, load this thing up there, drive an hour and a half back to Freed Engineering, which is in Millersville, which is up Route 50 in traffic, and it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a mess. My weekends are really, really booked solid for the most part, so it's probably gonna have to be on a weekday, and a weekday means I'm gonna have to take it up there after I get off work, which means traffic. So yeah, and the trailer that I have is an enclosed trailer. Well, it's not mine, like I said, it's my father-in-law's, but it's an enclosed trailer, which is nice. But yeah, that's it. So I mean, yeah, she's still here. It's kind of a shame though, because it's getting cold outside, and that means less Supra content. And I was hoping to have this thing 100%, retuned, new ECU and the whole nine, and back on the road. But things have obviously, the big thing that I want everyone to understand is, with anything that you buy, any car that you build, anything, it doesn't matter, take your time and do it right. Don't try to sit there and rush it and think that, oh, okay, I'll just cut corners or do this, or oh, it'll be all right. Let me just tell you from experience, with many cars that I've had, 90% of the time it bites you in the ass. So if I were you, I'd just really take your time, do it the right way. It pays dividends. I mean, with a car like this, as much money as I've spent, I don't even have a choice, you know what I mean? I don't have the choice of, oh, let me just cut corners and blah, 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 and then next, boom, blew the motor, and now I gotta rebuild the motor. You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna happen. So that's pretty much it, guys. Nothing crazy today. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight of what's going on with the Supra. Trust me, I want this thing back as bad as you guys want to see it. I've probably put 400, 500 miles on this car since I've had it. So, I mean, let's be realistic. I haven't really got to drive it much yet. So, but the good thing is, when spring rolls around, it's gonna be a whole nother animal. We'll have this thing dialed in, and it'll be balls to the wall after that. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time, guys. Peace.